know like what is right and what is wrong and what is the truth. For instance, like if we have different scriptures, right, like the Quran, 100% are preserved from the time of the Prophet Muhammad down. It's preserved word for word, and it's memorized by millions of people around the globe in Arabic. Yeah, it's 100% preserved. So like other, for instance, like say other religions, we don't argue. We just try to discuss, like help each other to know what the truth is. Because we know that, there is one truth. Yeah, there is,
absolutely. That's what my religion is. So we just have that one truth.
So we need to know.
So I'm just going to face this way.
Yeah, it's all right. So we need to know what that one truth is. You understand? And how do we know what that one truth is? We don't discuss. Like for instance, if you have your belief and just hold it to yourself, I have my belief and hold it to myself, how will I know what the truth is? You know, when we discuss, when you discuss, you got something in your mind. When you speak it out, I got something in my mind. Then when I go home, when I sit back, relax, and think about it, I will know what is right and what is wrong, because we have intellect, you understand? We have intellect. Anything that makes sense to us, we will know, oh, this can be...
Maybe, I need to start vocalising my beliefs as well.
Yeah, right? Like,
No, I don't do that. I don't have that in me.
But surely, sister, the point I'm trying to make before Ibrahim joined in is that if you got something good, for example, you're saying to me, my name's Muhammad, what's your name? Komal, nice to meet you. Right? Imagine you're saying to me, brother Muhammad, don't cross over from this road because it's dangerous, you're going to get knocked over. But you don't tell me that. Even though you know the truth, but you don't want to tell me about it. For me, that's wrong. I would tell you, even if you're a Muslim or just part of humanity, and say, sister, do you know what I mean? It's our duty, but now we're talking about the hereafter, about the eternal, going to hell or heaven. So this is what we do as Muslims. We can be, our Quran tells us that our religion is the only religion, and God has perfected this way and made this way for everybody. So this is why you see Muslims preaching all the time, because if we got something good, we want to share it with everybody else. Like when I speak to Christians, they don't want to share it with me. They just want to sing and dance, but they don't want to give me any proof that Jesus is God, because there's no evidence that he's God. You understand?
Absolutely.
So, and this is what we Sikh, and I think you should learn about it.
I went sort of tradition to learning, and then I had some sort of personal points where I couldn't believe in God. I just left. I didn't believe in God at all. And then recently, in around 2023, I got closer to God more than ever. And rather than me following those traditions as everything, I was just spending time on my own and learning about myself, because I was in that sort of look as well of that scene, but I couldn't follow it. So I think,
But what do you, for you to learn your religion, what do you do to learn it? Do you listen to something?
I do.
Or do you read your scriptures?
I do, yes.
Okay.
So I obviously, you have to learn the way it's written first, so you get learn, I don't know how the Quran is.
Take it.
See, yours is all in English, isn't it?
Yeah, this one's English. So I've got Arabic one here.
Yeah, so the Arabic, so you learn Arabic.
You memorize it.
You not memorize it, you learn the basics first. So as kids, Mom used to take us to Punjabi class. So from there, I go right now, I go every Thursday to learn few sort of pages of the script. And it's,
and you know, one thing that we do, like Muslims, we look at other religions, try to balance everything. Like for instance, we look into Christianity, we look into Judaism, because we want to know what the truth is. And then like that's your personal life, personal. So like for me, for instance, like I look at the Christianity religion, I have Sikh friends, like you understand, I communicate with them, communicate with Hinduism, just to know, like, to put in balance, to know exactly what religion shall I follow. And when you look at the Quran, like after looking at all the religions, I was satisfied that like really like Islam is the truth, because like if you look at the Quran alone, the Quran has been preserved, and we have proven manuscript, which is like dated back to the Prophet. And can you imagine, like it's the only book in the world that is memorized word for word in its original language. The Chinese memorize the Quran in Arabic. The Americans memorize it in Arabic. The Russians, the Africans, everyone memorize it in its original text. and like it's not possible in other books. And like there are some things in it that it doesn't make sense for a human being to know. For instance, right now, do you know the sun? When you look at it, you think it's positioned in one place, and that's what people used to believe until recently. Yeah, good. You see, when the Quran written it, like it was written in the Quran 1,400 years ago. I remember at school they used to tell us, oh man, like the sun is in the center of the universe, the earth and the satellite are the ones that orbit.
Our religion is also.
Good. But when we read the Quran says no, the sun has an orbit.
Yeah.
Everything, the sun, the earth, the planet, everything, they all have an orbit.
Yeah.
And then recently, when what's the name of the telescope that they discovered? I think the Hubble telescope.
Yeah.
Yeah. When they invented that recently, that's when they know that okay, the sun has an orbit. How will the Quran know 1,400 years ago? And then the Quran also mentioned things like the if you look at the clouds, do you think they are light or heavy?
Yeah.
You think they are
Heavenish.
yeah. Do you think they are light in weight or they are heavy?
The light.
Yeah, when you look at it, you think they are light.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the Quran says they are heavy, and now they know that the Quran, they know that the clouds itself are heavy and not light. Do you know why? Because they hold water.
Right.
If they hold water,
Yeah.
they must be heavy.
They must be heavy.
You see?
Yeah.
So now, like they know that okay, the clouds itself is heavy, and the Quran mentioned the heavy clouds. You understand? And like even fingertips, in the Quran says like God is saying that do people think that we cannot bring them back? For sure, we will bring them back, even to their own very fingertips. Then why would God choose to say fingertips?
Yeah.
He didn't say we will bring back to their face.
Your belief in God, is it Prophet Muhammad, or like God is just not in any form?
Yeah, God is not in any form. Like God is different. God is unique.
Just a messenger, Muhammad.
Yeah, Muhammad is a messenger. We believe that God sent messengers.
Like obviously Christians think that God sent Jesus.
Yeah, no, Christians don't believe that. Some Christians believe that Jesus is God.
Yeah, some people think God is the son of.
Yeah, some think that Jesus is the Son of God.
Yeah.
But we believe that God does not have a son, nor was he begotten. You understand?
Yeah, that's exactly
Good.
what we believe.
Good.
There's no form to it. My personal belief is there's no form to it, because obviously God has come in different sort of
Right.
like body forms.
Okay, that's what you believe.
That's what
That God comes. Okay.
That's what it is.
Okay, but in Islam, we believe that God sent messengers. You understand? Like God created us, like He's Almighty, all wise. You understand? Even Jesus was a messenger, and we even have proofs in the Bible where Jesus said He was sent.
Yeah.
And if someone is sent by God, what is he? He's a messenger, right? He's a messenger. So that's exactly like what we believe. We believe that from Adam, from the first human being. Do you believe in the first human being? Do you believe that there was the first human being?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the first human being, like down, God used to send messengers in every nation to preach, you understand? Like He will send messengers to guide those people, you understand? To guide those people, like to know how to live in this world,
Yeah.
you understand? Like, because can you imagine if you have a new device, like for instance, a new phone that no one knows about, you send a manual, right?
Yeah.
You add it with the manual so that people will read and know how to go about it. So something so complex about the world, and if you look at your life right now, yeah, at school, in the traffic, you just had your driving test, right? Like everything has rules, you understand? Like everything has rules. In school, even in your own house, there are rules, you understand? Like house rules, you understand? Good. So why would we think that God will just send us in this world without no rules? Just live your life, you see? Just live your good. So that guidance, we need to know, like one, where does it come from? Because like God will send messengers. God doesn't come to Himself. He already created us with brains, yeah? If He sent a messenger, if He sent a messenger and that one is not a messenger, it's logical for us to know whether this person is a messenger or not. You understand? Because one, God doesn't make mistakes. If God sends the scripture, when it's preserved, there should not be any mistakes in it, because God is perfect. God doesn't make mistakes. Good. So if He sends a messenger and the messenger comes and tell you, okay, this is white, and you know this is green, everyone knows this is green, or he tells you tomorrow the sun will be white, or tomorrow this will happen, and it does not happen, then that person is not a messenger. A messenger, when he speaks, it's always the truth.
Yeah.
There is no mistake about it. Good. Like when the Quran mentioned about the moon being split, yeah. Do you know that the moon was split?
Yeah.
The Quran mentioned it. Good. And like you can Google it at NASA, in the NASA website, and you will see that there is a literally crack in the moon. How will the Prophet know that, oh, the moon was split? You understand? It happened there, and the Quran mentioned it.
Before it even happened.
No, when it happened,
Oh, when it happened.
that's when the Quran mentioned it.
So who wrote the Quran?
The Quran was a revelation. It was a revelation revealed to the Prophet Muhammad. You understand? The Prophet cannot read or write. He was an illiterate man. Yeah, he couldn't read, he couldn't write, and that was God preparing him, because if he studied, people would be like, oh, he studied this and he studied that. But
Obviously he didn't study, he didn't know anything, but he wrote this, or
he didn't wrote it.
what happened?
Yeah, like he received the revelation via the. Do you believe in angels? Yeah, we believe in angels. We believe that God created. We are not the only creations of God. God has other creations we don't even know of. Like even if you go to on the sea right now,
There's many things.
good, you'll see some creations that you don't know.
How is this then came up?
Yeah, like it was revealed to the Prophet Muhammad like via angel Jibril.
Okay.
Yeah, and the Prophet Muhammad received the revelation. So when he received the revelations, he has scribes, people who write it.
And he,
Good. So when he received the revelation, he got like about few scribes around. When the revelation comes, they will write it down. And when they write it down, they will reach it to the Prophet Muhammad for him to confirm that's the written thing. And if it's confirmed that this is the correct one, then yeah, that's it. And those scribes will keep it, and that's how it was preserved. And it was not only preserved in that way.
Edit it or anything, do you?
Nothing. We don't edit it. Yeah. And do you know what's the good thing about it? It was memorized. Even in the lifetime of the Prophet Muhammad, people memorize it in their head. To date, right now, we memorize the Quran in our head. If you go any part of the world, you will find a certain human being who memorize the Quran. If you go to Asia, there are people who memorize the Quran. If you go to India, where are you from? India, right?
No, from here, we go to India.
Good. Like yeah, if you go there, like you will see people who memorize it. Yeah. If you go to here right now in the UK, you got many people memorize the Quran word for word. Yeah. In Africa, the same thing. In America, US, Russia.
It's good to, whatever you believe in, to
Yeah.
memorize.
Yeah, and you know, like it's not like there's any other book that you can memorize. You know, like for instance, can I bring a Chinese book or another book and tell people to memorize it?
You wouldn't obviously.
You wouldn't be
Have to
able.
learn it from.
Good. And the reason why you can memorize it, do you know what? Do you know that God in the Quran, there is a verse where God says, we brought down this Quran and we will preserve it and we will make it easy to remember. When God says He make it easy to remember, means He will make it easy for us to memorize it. Yeah, we will be able. We will be able to memorize the Quran. Yeah, good. So he already promised us that He'll make it easy for us. So like there is no other book right now that you can say in the world that people memorize, even if they want to. Like even people want to memorize the Bible or other scriptures. Like you cannot have millions of people memorizing it. It only happens with the Quran because it was a promise from God. And when God was promising that, the Quran was not even finished. You know, the Quran did not come in one. The Quran was revealed in bits by bits. It was revealed in a period of.
It's okay.
Please take it.
The Quran was revealed in a period of 23 years. In a period of 23 years. So it was revealed in bits by bits, and then later compiled. So before the Quran was completed, God already made a promise that He will make it easy for us to remember. And now that promise, 1,400 years, we still see that promise. We still see people memorizing the Quran word for word. So like, if I come to my own senses and sit down and think about all these things, like what will I think? Will I say, oh, this cannot be from God? When I sit down, I will like, there is no way this cannot be from God, because the promises are all true. God says He will make it easy for us to remember. And we are now memorizing the Quran. We got little children, age 7, 9, who know the Quran in their head. And I cannot think of any book in the world that people can memorize other than the Quran. Yeah, and there are so many. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, you can subscribe to our channel, and and I can get you some YouTube channels if you want to, and you can learn about the religions. Like it's good to learn.
Just do this one. What is it called?
Covff, Covff.
Go to YouTube now.
Yeah.
Covff, search and then subscribe.
And you can search for Muslim Lantern as well, and what's the other? Muslim Lantern, if you check, an Orthodox Muslim. There are so many channels where you can learn a lot about religion, like religion comparisons and all that. Okay, yeah.
It should be okay.
You sure?
I'm 100% sure. I've got so many books that I'm honest.
Did you have the Quran?
Yes,
you got,
of them. Yeah, I've got the English translation.
Oh, okay. How about, let me just get you these ones too. Just
two is fine, trust me, it's fine.
Okay, like.
Thank you.
All right, cool.
You're welcome, sister.
You're welcome.
Oh, when are you going to buy your car?
Huh?
When are you going to buy your car?
Hopefully soon.
Yeah.
Hopefully soon, but to be honest with you, I don't know. But
Expensive. Cars are
I
expensive.
know. Well, to be honest with you, I've been getting my first instructor was with a
Assalamu alaikum, brother. How's it going? You all right?
Mercedes. No, I don't want to buy that.
Is it automatic or manual? Ask the guy. Manual's there.
I passed manual.
Nobody.
Oh.
Manual's probably the hardest
Mashallah,
part.
that's wonderful.
Thank you so
Okay,
much.
Take care.